Many thousands of people around the world have been waiting for an electric van, an electric people mover. They want one, but there really aren't any available. However, that may just be about to change with the release of this new electric van, which is a very similar size to a Kia Carnival. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking, great to see you. And boy, am I quite excited for this electric van. It is a very similar size to a Kia Carnival. It's slightly smaller by only about 10 centimeters. But because it's electric, the interior space is going to be similar to a Kia Carnival. Meaning what? This is pretty much the ideal family van, the ideal family mobile for those families who need more than 3 seats in the back and don't really want to drive around a massive SUV. To be honest, they make a lot of sense. Vans are very logical. Unfortunately, there's been really nothing available in this space. And I don't think there's going to be anything really affordable available anytime soon unless you're willing to buy a Chinese vehicle. Now, many people have begun buying MG electric cars here in Australia, in New Zealand, in UK, in Europe. MG electric cars, MG, are actually pretty popular. And SAIC, who own MG, also make this electric van. So there's a good chance that one of these could be rebadged as an MG and sold in many markets around the world. And I believe that will likely happen within the next 12 months. So what is the van I'm talking about? Well, it's actually called the Rowe IMAX 8, and it's been launched in China, starting at $38,000. Yep, $38,000. I honestly think, considering the specs of this thing, it is an incredible bargain. Amazing. I'm looking at this thing thinking, would I buy one of these myself? I don't even need a van. I don't even need an electric van. But frankly, I could fit a lot of bikes in the back of this thing. This would be a really practical vehicle. What are the details? And why do I think it's such good value? Well, you got to listen to this, right? The battery size for the money you're paying is absolutely incredible. Now, on the 20th of August, Rowe launched the IMAX EV, an electric version of its IMAX 8 MPV, and this new vehicle is a 3-row all-electric minivan with a price of 260,000 yen. That's around 38,000 US dollars. Now, you can buy the premium super luxury incredible version for 52,800, and there's also a mid-spec version which is going to come in at around 44,000 US dollars. But frankly, considering how good the specs are of the base model, I'd probably just go with that one. The IMAX EV has been on pre-sale since the 5th of May, and there's 3 trims according to Car News China: the luxury version, the aviation version, and the smart driving version. Now, I'm guessing for the smart driving version, you get things like LiDAR and advanced autonomous systems in that car. Now, obviously, it's not fully autonomous, like no vehicle on sale on the roads currently is. But some of the new autonomous systems coming out of China are actually very, very good. Rowe says that the black grille of the Rowe IMAX EV is composed of 66 pieces of diamonds, and it's offered in 4 colors. But what about the size? How does it compare to other electric vans? Well, there aren't any other electric vans to compare it to, so let's compare it to the Kia Carnival. This Rowe electric van is 5,016 millimeters long, 1,909 millimeters wide, and 1,796 millimeters high. Wheelbase is 3 meters or 3,000 millimeters. Dimensions of the Kia Carnival: 5,115 millimeters, 1,995 millimeters wide, and 1,775 millimeters high. So you can see it's just a little bit smaller than a Kia Carnival. However, the wheelbase is 3 meters of this vehicle, and the wheelbase of the Carnival is 3,060 millimeters. So you can see the wheelbase is very, very close in size. The only thing is, electric vehicles generally have bigger interiors than their combustion counterparts. One of the key reasons for this is there's no transmission tunnel. You remove the transmission tunnel. Plus, packaging for EVs is often much better, meaning more interior space. Look at a car like the Kia EV6 or the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The interiors of those cars are much bigger than they look on from the outside. Or, for example, the Tesla Model Y. The boot space in that thing is enormous in comparison to internal combustion engine vehicles. It's bigger than any other vehicle on the road with its exterior dimensions. That's a fact. You can look that up. Tesla Model Y, biggest boot in its class for any vehicle in the world. Now, inside, it has second row VIP seats and a similar center console to what you see at the front. It's got a 12.3-inch full LCD instrument cluster and a 10.25-inch central control screen. And the interior, to be honest, in my view, it's not exactly super premium, but it's pretty good for $38,000. So the cabin can seat 7 passengers. It's got a 2-2-3 seating layout, and all seats come with premium Napa leather, while the second row seats even have massage functions, heating, ventilation, and electric leg rest functions. Honestly, this is the kind of thing I'd be more than happy to be driven around in. Now, a lot of vehicles coming out of China, a lot of them are a bit underpowered, a bit like Volkswagen electric cars as well. However, this thing has decent power. It's got a 180 kilowatt electric motor and peak torque of 350 newton meters. That's more than enough to get this thing around in comfort. It's also got a 90 kilowatt hour SAIC Rubik's Cube battery, giving it a range of 550 to 570 kilometers depending on the variant you get. Now, SAIC says it only consumes 16.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. I personally find that pretty hard to believe. Probably real world range, you might be looking at 450 kilometers in the real world. That's still pretty good. It's more than enough for most people. So some of you might be saying, well, what is Rowe? What brand is this? Well, created in 2006, Rowe is a sub-brand of SAIC Motor, who also own MG, make MG electric cars, and they focus on luxury cars. Some of its models include the Rowe 360 and 360 Plus, the Rowe i5, the Rowe RX3, the Rowe RX5 SUV, and the Rowe Marvel X. By the way, here's the connection. The Rowe Marvel X is basically the MG Marvel that's sold right now in Europe and rebadged as the MG Marvel X. So you can see here how it's very, very likely SAIC will do the same thing with this vehicle, just simply rebadge it an MG and sell it all over the world. Now, the great news is there is actually a wide range of different electric vans coming out of China soon, manufactured primarily by Chinese manufacturers who are very hungry for a worldwide global audience. One of those companies, by the way, includes BYD, who are making an electric van as well, which more than likely will go on sale in many markets around the world within the next few years. So if you're holding out for an electric vehicle, an electric van to be specific, you will be able to buy one. It might take a few years, but yes, there will be a number of different electric vans available, which you can probably afford within the next 24 months. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.